My name's Vanessa. Here at the studio, I'm a receptionist and a yoga teacher, but outside of the studio, I am a Reiki, a yoga teacher, a holistic healer, and soon to be a kids yoga teacher.
What inspired you to get into yoga and health and wellness?
Well, when I was 16 years old, I was a troubled child. Went to school here on the beach, so you always have like the influence of alcohol and just clubs and things like that. So one day, my cousin took me to a yoga class actually here in this location, and it was kind of like an awakening. I had a divine calling where I was just crying, but not because I was sad, only because it was I had so much love in my heart that I was just crying, and that changed my life forever. So.
Can you talk a little bit more about vibration and frequency? Because like we know about that, but some people watching might not know. So
Right. So we are all vibrational people. Everything around us is vibrational, whether it be the plants, the animals. We all carry a sort of vibration and frequency that is universal. The earth also carries it, and that's why we are connected to it, because she has it, Mother Earth, and so do we. So as we are going through life, whether depending on what we do with it, whether we do things that we love, whether we do things that we hate, our vibrations get higher or lower. So we also have a thing called an aura, which is 6 inches above our body. And depending on what you do, let's say you're in meditation, or you're wearing a certain color, or you're just doing certain things, the aura changes colors, or the aura grows.
I feel like being grounded in this and being aware of your frequency and making those steps to kind of stay in a high frequency, is that like a form of resistance to what's going on around you?
Yeah, definitely. I feel that in now today's society, we kind of treasure things that are egotistical in a way, where whether it be money, diamonds, women, big booties, things like that. And when you become this person and you're aware of, your consciousness, and you want to be a better person, I think you turn your back on that way, which I would say that it's not the correct way to be, because as people of this planet, I feel like we have a duty to be in tune with her, be in tune with our mother, and be in tune with each other, and especially those of Native descent, those of African descent. We come from something that is much greater than we ever believed to be, and I think it's important to get back to those roots so that we could heal ourselves, heal multiple years of genocide and gentrification.
How does what you do not only resist, as you spoke about, but help other people like rise into their truth?
Well, because I feel like not everybody knows how to start, and I feel like it's very important to always have somebody, because I know that I always look to somebody else, somebody wiser. That's why we always have elders. That's why we always have people who know more than we do. So I think it's important to always look to somebody and be like, hey, I need some help. How can you help me? Because there's always somebody who knows more than you. So when we look towards these people who are wiser, who are spiritual guides, who are shamans, brujas, then when you look towards these people, we're able to kind of, just being in their presence kind of changes you, you get kind of like how I said, in these frequencies, you in tune to this person, and this person is wise, this person is kind. So when you do that, you're able to, kind of change a little bit, kind of realize how to be, how to take the steps to become this person that you choose to be, or that you want to be.
Why is it important to you, and not only you, as we spoke about, just the entire human consciousness, to resist what's going on, but also rise in that resistance?
Because I feel that people are taking advantage of us in a way where they're taking advantage of our ignorance. We become a community when we help each other, especially between the Black and brown community. I feel like it's important to help one another and help each other rise, because if we don't do it within ourselves, then who's going to do it for us? Because as of now, the government loves to take upon our ignorance, take upon, the things that we don't know, that we should know. And with that, they use it against us. They, between all the things that they give us to eat, and just between, mass incarceration, I think that it's important to rise within each other, so that we don't need to depend on nobody, and we don't need to depend on the government to help us.
So can you speak on your own Instagram? Like, what is your Instagram, and then what are some of your favorite people that you follow, whether it be on Instagram or like in real life?
Well, my Instagram is Vanessa Arrieta, just like my name. And every other day, or at least I try, because I'm also in school, I try to post things about crystals, things about that may help somebody, like a spiritual quote. It may be something about myself, maybe something about my journey. And I also sell things. I also sell holistic products, like I'll sell cannabis infused honey for people with insomnia, depression, and anxiety, and things like that. And the people that I like to follow and I always look to is, her name is Ethereal point one. That's her Instagram name, and her name is Emilia Ortiz. She's from New York. She's from the Bronx, and she's super real and she's super cool. And I love to listen to her speak about being the spiritual person, but also having a human experience where, you can listen to Cardi B, you can listen to, all these other rappers and be this certain person, but at the same time, you have to understand that, you are a spiritual being, that you can be both. You can be one and the other, not just one or the other. So, yeah.